What's up everyone, it's Chachi Power here with Rocket Punch Army, and you're probably wondering why I'm doing a review of a stuffed animal. The thing is, this is not a stuffed animal. Believe it or not, this is a die-cast robot toy. This of course is Doraemon, which is hugely, insanely popular in Japan and with my little daughter, thanks to YouTube. And I figured I'd show you this. This is something I picked up at the summit. It's such a cool piece. I actually got this sort of for like my wife slash daughter to enjoy. They got their own little display area here. But I wanted to show you guys because this is actually really cool. Loads of die cast, believe it or not. Before we open the box, I wanted to just show you something else here. This is another thing I picked up at the summit. This is another Doraemon. This is the Chogokin. I forgot the number of it, but this is, I'll be doing a review for this at some point. This is a reissue of the original Chogokin that they did of Doraemon. Alright, this is also completely die cast except for the little feet. So the new one is based off of this one. In other words, it's pretty much the same toy, just a modern version. So we're going to put this one to the side now. We'll check that out at some other point. Alright, so getting back to this, let's continue with the review here. We'll just show you the box. A lot of people do like to see the box. Some people don't. You can go ahead and skip. This is insane amounts of, what do you call those little things? Accessories. I mean, tons and tons of accessories come with this playset here. I'm not exactly sure the name of the playset. It does say a lot of Gacha Gacha Doraemon, so I'm assuming that's the name. And you'll notice it's also a Chogokin. This doesn't have a number, a GD number or anything like that. But anyway, getting back to this, as you can see, lots of things included at the set. So we're going to go ahead and open this just so you guys can see how this is laid out. Now, unfortunately, no styrofoam like the older Chogokin type figures. What you do get is these two boxes. You get a nice little orange box and a blue box. So if you care to take a guess as to which side Doraemon is on, very good. It's this side, so let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty. So nice cardboard, nice corrugated cardboard. Alright, so if we open this and slide him out here. It's actually really heavy. Pop this open. There we go. And take him out. Now this guy's been on display in my house, but I just wanted to show you what it's like to actually open the set here. So here he is. Alright, let me just pan down just a tad. Alright, so get that box out of the way there. Here he is, and here he is next to his older self. And I gotta say, this is actually pretty cool. It's not for everybody. If you guys don't collect any other thing besides Transformers or regular super robots, you might not enjoy this. But again, I do have two females in my family, and they really dig it. Alright, so here he is. That's how big he is compared to my hands. You guys are pretty much used to what my hands look like compared to a lot of stuff. Right off the bat, the first thing I want to show you guys is the die cast. There's no need to do any glowing effects. The die cast is the entire head, the entire body, and the bell is plastic, the hands are plastic, and the feet are plastic. Everything else is just, you can kill somebody with this. Let's put it that way. It just feels like a heavy brick, right? And they've gone ahead and also included what do you call those, screw cover holes. Or screw hole covers. There you go. Right now, this isn't really much of a action figure. You're not going to get poses out of this. You can move the arms. The head does turn slightly. Okay, it seems to cause resistance here. I don't want to scratch the paint, so I won't turn it anymore. But the whole premise of this is just to have an insane amount of gimmicks. All right. So we're going to take a look at that if we open up this orange box here. If you guys aren't familiar with Doraemon, I do recommend at least watching one episode just to see what it's all about. It's a bit crazy, it's a bit loony, lots of stuff going on. So it comes with all these balls here, alright? Now these are prize item balls, like the ones you would stick a dollar in and get little prize inside. So you're supposed to essentially just stick all these little things inside of these balls. And the reason you do that is because there's a gimmick involved with this toy. But let's see, we can take 9 hours showing you everything, or I'll just go a little bit into detail as to what's included here. So you got a lot of PVC pieces here, like I said, that are going to go into these balls. Actually, let me take a ball out so you can see what the hell I'm talking about. And the balls do crack open, as you can see there. And let's insert this mathematical toast here, and then just close the lid. And there you go. So you would do that for all of these things. Now, some of these, if you're not familiar with the show, he's scared of mice, so there's a little mouse there. He's also got this lamp here. I think this is a lamp that either shrinks or grows things. Let's see what else I recognize. He's got the door. This door pops out of his stomach, but it's a huge door. Allows him to travel into different things. This is a little propeller thing, which, if you see there, has a magnet. So you can actually put it right on the top of his head, like you would in the show. Now he's also got interchangeable eyes. You'll see there's different expressions. All right, I'm not going to show you all of them, but what you do is pull on his nose, because they are held down with magnets. All right, and you'll see the backing eyes there. And you can just pop in the other ones so you can get different expressions. And then the other tray here has, I guess, full-size gimmicks here. You'll see this little thing that looks like a teacup is actually some kind of air cannon. Great, this is sealed. But basically, these are full-size gimmicks, and they all have magnets underneath. Again, we can spend more than an hour showing you everything, or I can just go over it really quickly. You do have the propeller. Looks like this one spins, again with a magnet. This is the size it should be. The one I showed you is a little bit too small. It's just made to fit in one of those gimmick balls. But cool nonetheless. Anyway, getting right back to the figure here. We're going to show you the main gimmick of the toy. So we have to open this latch up here. Alright, and you'll see there's a hole on the back of his head. Now, even though he is hollow, remember this is all metal out here, guys. So it's really heavy. So all you do is pop in the balls on the back of his head here, just like that. Just do a couple, close it up, and believe it or not, this is the gimmick, guys. A little bit silly, really, but just spin him around here. You'll see he's got the little ball tail, all right? And then you pull on it, and you can hear that something happened inside. What happened is the ball came down from the top of his head into his stomach, and then you just pop it out. So it's like a little gumball machine. So inside would be the little what do you call it, little figures or whatever, little toys. You can go ahead and keep doing that and just keep popping them out. And that's the gimmick, guys. And that's the same gimmick that other original one has, all right? So I know this isn't your thing, guys, for a lot of you, so I don't want to keep the review long. So I'm pretty much just going to cut it here. So let me know if you want me to do the review on the replica of the vintage one. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions and comments, I'm sure Doraemon fans, if you're watching this, you're like, oh my god, how can you say that? That's wrong information. Just leave the comments below. I'm not a big watcher of Doraemon, so I may get a couple things wrong, but I do love the toys, and so does my wife and daughter. So that's it, guys. Till next time, bye bye.